Russian hackers deploy HATVIBE and CHERRYSPY malware across Europe and Asia. Threat actors with ties to Russia have been linked to a cyber espionage campaign aimed at organizations in Central Asia, East Asia, and Europe. Recorded Futures Insight Group has assigned the activity cluster the name Tag 110. It overlaps with a threat group tracked by the Computer Emergency Response Team of Ukraine as UAC 0063, which in turn overlaps with APT 28. The hacking crew has been active since at least 2021. Using custom malware tools, HATVIBE and CHERRYSPY, Tag 110 primarily attacks government entities, human rights groups, and educational institutions. HATVIBE functions as a loader to deploy CHERRYSPY, a Python backdoor used for data exfiltration and espionage. Tag 110's use of HATVIBE and CHERRYSPY was first documented by CERT UA back in late May 2023 in connection with a cyber attack targeting state agencies in Ukraine. Both the malware families were again spotted over a year later in an intrusion of an unnamed scientific research institution in the country. As many as 62 unique victims across 11 countries have been identified since then, with notable incidents in Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. This indicates that Central Asia is a primary area of focus for the threat actor, likely attempting to gather intelligence that informs Russia's geopolitical objectives in the region. A smaller number of victims have also been detected in Armenia, China, Hungary, India, Greece, and Ukraine. Attack chains involve exploiting security flaws in public-facing web applications and phishing emails as an initial access vector to drop HATVIBE, a bespoke HTML application loader that serves as a conduit to deploy the CHERRYSPY backdoor for data gathering and exfiltration. Tag 110's efforts are likely part of a broader Russian strategy to gather intelligence on geopolitical developments and maintain influence in post-Soviet states. These regions are significant to Moscow due to strained relations following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Russia is also believed to have ramped up its sabotage operations across European critical infrastructure following its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. The goal is to destabilize NATO allies and disrupt their support for Ukraine. These covert activities align with Russia's broader hybrid warfare strategy, aiming to destabilize NATO countries, weaken their military capabilities, and strain political alliances. As relations between Russia and the West will almost certainly remain fraught, Russia is very likely to increase the destructiveness and lethality of its sabotage operations without crossing the threshold of war with NATO. These physical attacks will likely complement Russian efforts in the cyber and influence operations realm in line with Russia's hybrid war doctrine. Credits: Ravi Lakshmanan, Cyber Espionage, Malware.